The correction has to do with your shoulder socket moving. It stays the same. So a mistake is pulling the shoulder back and then throwing it forward. So it'd be 1, pull it back, 2, throw it forward, 3, pull it back, 4, 5. And I know a lot of us were taught that, especially in the olden days, 70s, 80s, because bigger technique was better. But it really makes for an unstable position in your shoulder. And the best example I had was somebody asked me about this because they were sure that was what they were taught. And I said, you know, I think we used to do that, but the problem is your intended target is here, right? So by the time you get there, you can get your shoulder into place. But what if somebody moves? What if they move? What if you move? What if you have to punch and you're not ready? Your shoulder's back and you make contact here. There's no strength here. This is out of position, where if it's in the front part of your body, it's a good position. And he agreed. I mean, I just had to show him one time, touch his hand. He couldn't move it. And when I caught him early, because his body wasn't in a position to back up the hit. So in thinking of that, there are people now talking about bands of fascia and loading them, stretching them, loading them, getting these reflexes. I believe that that's true. And it happens, let's say, I want to say a little more isometrically than it does on the outside. So I don't, if let's say I'm not going to rotate my hip, I'm just going to stay here. I don't want you to load your arm back here and then throw it forward, even if they can say, oh yeah, there's some strength there. But I do want you to load it. I do want you to squeeze. It's pulling, 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 and it releases, boom, and it goes back the other way. That dynamic is there with your drawing arm and your punching arm all the time. So